Okay, so check this out. I have a homeboy who truly believes that cheating is worse for women than it is for men. Cheating is worse when women do it than it is when men do it. And I keep saying cheating is cheating. So he gives me all the reasons why he feels like cheating isn't as bad for men. So he'll give me all the biological reasons, right? Well, men can't get pregnant. Men can't trick you into raising a child that's not yours. Men think about sex far more than women, so they're genetically predisposed to spreading their seed. So of course it shouldn't be as bad when a man cheats, because obviously we realize it's in his DNA to want to sleep with women, right? None of those things make cheating worse when a woman do it. Here's why. When you in a commitment and you say, I'm not going to cheat, we're in a relationship, you've now created a dynamic between you and another person. And what cheating does is it breaks the heart and the trust of the other person. So given all these biological reasons why it's not as bad for a man to cheat, doesn't say anything for the damage that it causes on the woman when he cheats, for the problems it creates when he cheats. No, he can't get pregnant, but can he get someone else pregnant? Can't he get STDs? Can't he break her heart because he's being disloyal? Can't he invite someone in his life who would be catastrophic for his life by sleeping with this other woman that you don't know? Can't he ruin his own life by having a child with a woman who don't want to cooperate with him? And if he's in a relationship with a woman, then he's inadvertently bringing those things on her too, right? Her trust can't be broken. She can't become insecure because he's cheating. Cheating is cheating, man. You understand? Well, he asked me a question. Well, if cheating is cheating, why is it that women more than likely stay with a man when he cheats, but men leave a woman when she cheats? I said that's not based on genders or who sees cheating as the worst, or who cheating is the worst on when they do it. That's actually coming from the dynamic and the benefits that one would get in a relationship. So I asked him a question. If you were taking care of a woman, paying the bill, she lives with you, you're doing what men typically do in relationships, foot the bill, okay? You buying her things, you taking her places, you treating her to all these different things because y'all in a relationship. And she goes out and cheats on you with some guy. To you, you see that as disrespectful. You see that as violating you, risking your body, right? She could have gotten pregnant and she probably would have lied to you. She's been disloyal, so she's risking your trust, right? But you're going to see this ultimately as she's using you. I'm taking care of this woman, I'm footing the bill, and this is what she do to me. You're going to feel like you've been done wrong, betrayed. But I asked him this. He said, true, right? I said, but take this for instance. If you would have, for some reason, met a millionaire, a woman who's a millionaire, she's going to take care of you, so the dynamic will be switched for once. You as a man will be the one that's not footing the bill. She's going to pay the bills. You're going to move in with her. She's going to use her money, invest in your dreams and your future, okay? She's going to use her money to take you out, feed you, make sure you have a roof over your head. You're going to get to save your money. Now, you find out this woman cheated on you. Are you going to look at it exactly the same as you would in the other dynamic where you were footing the bill? He said, honestly, no. I said, but cheating would still hurt, right? He said, yeah. I said, but why wouldn't you feel so disrespected? He said, because she ain't using me. She actually taking care of me. So if I leave her alone because she's cheating on me, I got to go foot my own bill for my life. I got to invest in my own dreams, and she's doing all those things for me. So there's some benefits there. So while I wouldn't like her cheating on me, I wouldn't see it the same, and I probably wouldn't leave her as quickly as I would a woman I'm taking care of. I said, so it's about the dynamic, right? So a woman can forgive a guy for cheating in a lot of cases because, honestly, if she leaves him alone because he cheated, to me, it's like she loses twice. Because this man, if he's taking care of home, he's taking care of the bills. In her mind, it's like, okay, I get cheated on, so that means that I got to move out. I got to foot my own bill for my life. I lose all of the benefits that he was bringing to my life because he cheated. A lot of times women will say, I forgive you. But if she was footing that bill, ask her, would she forgive a man if she's footing the bill? If she takes a man in, and she probably wouldn't do this, but let's just say hypothetically, if she did this, and this man is cheating on her, all the while she paying his bills, investing in him, making sure he don't got to worry about a damn thing. You think she gonna forgive him? No. She'll go get her another man because she loses nothing but a disloyal motherfucker. She's not losing her resources. She's not losing her provider and her protector and all that because he cheated. You understand that some women might say, regardless, I'll leave him. Some men might say, regardless, I'll leave him. But I can guarantee you, a lot of men who would have kicked that woman to the curb because he was taking care of her and she cheated. A lot of those men would think differently if she was the one doing all that stuff for him. So it's the dynamic of these relationships. You guys got to think about this. When have you ever heard a woman say, I'm going to work hard and make a lot of money so my husband don't have to work? Never. When have you ever heard a woman say, I'm going to make sure I have good insurance and I have money stored up for if something happens to me. I don't want my husband to have to struggle. I want him to be fine and be able to live a great life after I'm gone. When have you ever heard a woman say that about her man? Never. Now, it's about the dynamics in the relationship. That's the only reason that you can have forgiveness on one side and lack of forgiveness on the other. But make no mistake, cheating causes heartbreak, not just in the people that's being cheated on, in the family members that's associated, the friends that's associated, the parents that's associated with the children. I mean, you hurting everybody. You can jeopardize everybody's trust. You can destroy your whole family, not just how one person see you. You can destroy how a community see you, all with cheating. So we can't say it's worse when a woman do it than if a man do it. It's the same. Cheating is wrong. And unless we raise our standards to where we understand that, we're going to forever be out here trying to make excuses for things that we know is detrimental to a relationship on either side. So be loyal, be faithful, be honest about your commitments, and don't take on a relationship if you can't be loyal, if you can't be faithful. Because cheating can literally break down the psyche, the mentality, the spirituality, all this of the other person. It can do things to them, and irreparable psychological things it can cause them. Just you going on and cheating. Don't do the relationship. Don't be in it if you can't be faithful, man. And it ain't worse when nobody do it. So stop making excuses. Hey, I'm a man. You know, I'm a man. No, you still breaking our heart. No excuses, man. If we as men are going to be leaders, we got to create standards and rules that actually create a better world, not a lopsided, unbalanced world. All right. Let's talk more on this subject here coming up. And another thing that they do is try to say body count is different for men than it is for women. It matters more when a woman's body count is high. Just be honest. Men care more about a woman's body count than women care about a man's body count. But let's be honest, that body count affects us both. The same way that she values men a whole lot less the more she sleep with them is the same way he values women a whole lot less the more he sleep with them. The same way that she's a cheap lock for letting all these men into her body and into her life, into her space, is the same way he's a cheap lock for letting all these women into his space, into his life. It's the same way. Any person who don't have value for themselves is going to sleep with any and everybody. This would make both of them lose value. So don't use this idea where, well, if it's a key and the key can open every lock, it's a master lock. But if it's a lock that can be opened by any key, it's a cheap lock. Your children aren't keys and locks. So you wouldn't want your son going around sleeping with any and everybody. No values at all. He would be a cheap lock too, or a cheap key. However, he'll go up in any lock, bruh. You got to have some standards, man. So it's just wild how we're trying to create these narratives that ain't really shaping no balanced society where everybody has standards. It should just be wrong. Not the gender that did it. As soon as you hear about a crime or a thing that was done, we want to know who did it so we can decide if it's that bad or not. It's bad regardless of who did it. If somebody telling lies on somebody, regardless of who did it, aren't there lies being told on somebody? If somebody get robbed, regardless of what gender did it, didn't somebody get robbed? If there's a child not being taken care of, whether it's the mother or father not taking care of them, ain't it the child not being taken care of? So stop making it like it's worse when one person don't do it. Yo, it's still causing the same problems with our community and our society. So until we start having morals all the way around, it's gonna keep being messed up. It's just the facts, man. Be evolution, be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos, it's in that chaos that you'll find yourself. Peace.